Hello everybody, this is Sparks. Today we're going to be looking at this. This is a project that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks with Dragnos and Adam Clark from the Common People and Tukasape and a load of other people. In fact, let's just go over here and have a look at the people. So these are some of the people involved in the project. Now, I've been vlogging about this quite recently. And I was at Insomnia with Dragnos and Adam and Tukasape, sort of showcasing the map. This is now available for download, and basically we've teamed up with the Tate Modern, the art gallery in London, to create maps. Well, basically to turn paintings such as this one into interactive art pieces. So it's been a really fun project. I was pulled in sort of towards the end of the two maps that we've worked on, and there are going to be a total of 8 maps. So I'm going to be more involved later, and I'm really, really excited and privileged to be working on this project. It's been a lot of fun, and the reception has been amazing. We had very, very nice reception at Insomnia, and a lot of people have complimented it. So I'm not going to be let's playing it today. To be honest, I don't think I have the wherewithal and the skill to let's play this map. So instead, I'm just going to basically focus more on the Redstone side of things, because I feel like people are going to be more interested in that coming from my channel. So first of all, this is the painting. The map, I didn't do any of the building for the map. I put some extra barrier blocks here because people were parkouring over the edge. But yeah, in general, I think it's absolutely beautifully built. It's sort of pretty close to the original painting. I do wonder how this ship expected to get under this bridge. Or, hang on, this is the front. How it got under that bridge. But anyway, so this is an adventure map with a total of 2 challenges. 10. There are 10 sort of puzzle areas, and the aim, and you're welcome to download and play this, the aim is to go around and help Andre Duran, who made the painting, find all of the different dyes, the different pigments that he uses, and you sort of learn a little bit about the history of how the pigments were made as you go. So let's quickly go over to the redstone. So this is the redstone over here. Dragnos has a firework spawner set up somewhere, apparently. I don't actually see it. So yeah, there's a surprisingly small amount of redstone, actually. There's quite a bit nonetheless. And now obviously there's the Tate Modern texture pack as well. So I'm just going to... I don't know if Dragnos is planning to showcase the things that he's worked on. He did the majority of this map, but I thought I'd quickly go over what I did. So there's 2 challenges that I worked on. The first one is over here. There's basically a treasure hunt for bones in a slum. You need to collect a certain number of bones to... just reset it. Okay. So there's a certain number of bones that need to be collected. Let me think. I need a book. I'm going to get one of the books Dragnos has set up so I can teleport around easier. Where's that gone? Yes, so it's been a cool project. I'll just quickly show you what's going on when I find the book button. There's the book button. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to the tannery and just sort of show you what's going on. It looks like the bones are currently off. I hid bones around here. Give me 1 second. I'll just reset them. All right, there we go. They've been reset. So here's one of the bones. They're sort of dotted around this whole slum area. And if I set my quest score, scoreboard, players set, purple sparks, quest 2, is it 6? I think it's 6. And I walk over to it. It's not 6. That means it's 8. There we go. So if my quest score is 8, it says you found an old bone. And it gives you a bone and you need to collect several bones. Now, there's a little bit of an extra to this. I'm trying to remember where I hid all these bones. Here's another one. Some of them are not bones. Occasionally, a rat will pop up out of the ground instead. So I think it's a pretty cool mechanic. And unlike the other mechanic that I worked on here, I thought of it myself. There we go, so there's a rat there. Oh dear, looks like a rat found that bone before. You know, a little bit of adversary is fun. We were definitely trying to make it a fun map. If I wasn't in creative right now, they would be attacking me. So that's pretty cool. I like that, and this slum is very nicely built. They're hidden all over the place. I'm not going to show you where they are in case you want to play it yourself. The other thing that I worked on, and this was a pre-thought of mechanic from Dragnors. I'm not sure exactly if it was him. Let me set my quest back to 6 because that's the quest required for this. So you can see here we've got doors, and the doors are currently shut because I haven't played this through in the correct progression, but they would normally be open. And one of the challenges for this map is that you need to help the gatekeeper shut the gates that lead up to these top towers here. There's quite a bit of history behind this. The towers, these top walkways were, oh god, I hate that. The top walkways were shut. I'm not entirely sure when. I think it was late 1800s, and apparently we have researchers who did all this, by the way. I didn't know this. Apparently people, it wasn't enough in use, so they closed it because of that. It was actually apparently prostitution that caused them to shut it down, but the official reason was that they that they weren't in use very much. So you help the gatekeeper to close the doors, and to do this you shoot the keys off the wall. Now, something cool with this mechanic, we wanted to make it a bit difficult. So first of all, we sort of try and encourage the player to stand up here, which means that as you're drawing your bow, you also get the nausea effect, which throws off your aim quite a bit. And if you shoot these keys off the wall, they actually pop out onto the ground. And a really neat thing is that, oh my god, I really don't like the nausea effect. If I look away, you see there's a key there, and there's a key there. If I look away, and I look back, they've moved. So there's a key there now that wasn't there before, and now it's gone. There's 2 in that alcove. So it's sort of a bit of a puzzle. The same thing happens on this wall over here, and it only switches them when you're not looking. So you basically need to shoot all 4 keys down, and I have to say, I just stand here and I shoot the keys off the wall all the livelong day because it's kind of fun, and because they reset every time you look away, you don't run out of keys. And if you miss, then obviously the key, like if I don't quite shoot it, then it doesn't pop out. So a bit of skill involved. I'm quite happy with it. There was another map that we released, Soul of the Soulless City by Christopher Nevinson, I believe is the name of the artist. I didn't have anything to do with that. That was almost entirely Tukasape. Did a fantastic job with that. It's a sort of roller coaster style map. But I will hopefully be being involved more in the future with this project. We've got some more maps we're doing with the Tate. Let me go back over to the command blocks quickly. I'll quickly show you a little bit of the mechanics for this. So first of all, you can see that as I move my camera around, these 2 repeaters here trigger. What I'm basically doing is this is for resetting the keys. So there are armor stands. We may be able to see them in game mode 3. There used to be armor stands in this wall. This was my test bridge, and I was using this to sort of test the mechanic. But basically, there are armor stands in the wall, and they all have a number. So I think there's about 6 armor stands for each key on each wall. And this basically just resets everything when I look away in a certain direction. So every time I look away, every armor stand will set the space that it's at to red wool, and then it will randomly choose one of the armor stands of the 6 that belong to each key on each wall to turn it into the correct ore. We've used ores, retextured ore blocks for these. So and that way, basically, you can sort of look back really quickly and you'll see them change. But in general, you don't notice them moving, which just adds a bit of confusion. This bit over here is all the key generation. So we're basically here. Arrows will, first of all, if they hit an armor stand for a key, they'll play a little particle to show sort of the breaking animation. And when that succeeds, we do a couple of things. So we again, on behalf of the arrow, we turn the coal block into. We summon a tower bridge key, and we have 4 different key types, and they're basically retextured tools. So this is a wooden hoe, and then after that, we replace the key textured block with a standard red wool block, and there's basically 8 of these. So there's 4 keys and 2 on each wall. So we need a different armor stand for the 2 sides for the same key, because this type of this key resets when I'm looking this way, and this type of the same key needs to reset when I'm looking the other way. So there's a total of 8 types of armor stand. And the bone summoning is very, very simple as well. I'll sort of briefly go through it. This is all the reset here. This is basically just summoning armor stands, and the way the bones stick out of the ground is there's basically an invisible armor stand holding a bone. So I could probably show you that pretty simply here. I would have to put that in a command block. Actually, it's a long command. Let me just pop that in there and change this to right here. And if I press this button now, I'll put a block down. You see there's just a bone sort of floating here. That's an invisible armor stand. You can see it now. It sits there. Dragon's added a little particle, so they're a bit easier to find. And that just sticks out of the ground and waits for a player to come near it. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, I don't want to go into it too much detail. But basically the main mechanic is we are... That's the clock. I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I actually signposted all this. So this moves from this side backwards. So first of all, if a player is detected by the armor stand, so this is being executed on everyone with a score quest of 8, it removes the bone from their hand, so the bone vanishes. Then the next thing it does is it plays a smoke particle, so that you get sort of a little poof. And then the top row here is for the bones, and the bottom is for the rats, so it changes a little bit here. So in the top one, sorry, wrong way around, the top one's for rats. This one here summons a silverfish with a slight vertical motion at the armor stand, and then this one here summons a bone with lore and everything. Then we announce the discovery, so this one here, oh dear, it looks like a rat found the bone before you, and this one here just says you found a bone. And then finally it kills the armor stand, and the nausea is just added here because there was space. That's for on top of the bridge. So that's basically that. And then this resets it all by placing all the armor stands again. I had to type in all the coordinates. So that's that. A bit of a different video. I just thought people might be interested in a bit of a behind the scenes of the Tateworld maps. You can go to the description to download and play this map. It's beautifully built by our build team. That's cool. And I follow Dragnos as well. I'm sure he'll have potentially have videos showcasing some of the things he's done to make this work. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye guys.